Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It is early morning, guys. We did survive the night. We cooked all of our chicken. We're doing very well on food and drink this morning. I do want to just kind of head out in that direction, do some looting, do some exploring, uncover a little bit more of the map. I know it's going to be cold up here this morning. We might take a bit of health damage getting down to the beach. But I don't think we're going to be able to survive it staying way up high like this and doing any type of exploring. If you hear my laundry in the background, guys, I've been super busy this week. That's why there's not been any videos out. My husband was injured on Sunday. He has suffered a back injury, pulled muscle in his back, and he was off work on Monday. We ended up at the doctor's office that day, and then we were meeting with the heating and air guys for the new house. We are still building that. It is taking some time, guys. We are doing it completely ourselves without a contractor, as most of you know, and we are taking a while to get it done, but it'll be completed eventually, hopefully. And so that's why there was no video out on Tuesday. I did start recording on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a video out. I know it's pretty dark this morning, guys. I do apologize for that. The sun will be out pretty soon, hopefully, and we can, get done what we need to get done. I really need to chop the 6-log tree because, we need wood and worms and protein and all of that, and hopefully that bear will leave us alone down there. I'm very hopeful anyway. If not, then we'll have to run away. I mean, we don't really have any other option at this point, although we could craft a shotgun. We do have 3 rounds for it. Doesn't seem too feasible right this minute to waste any resources on that, although the shotgun is probably one of the better weapons in the game because you do need it for killing some of the larger game, and you can have better quality food with the shotgun if you kill the bigger animals. Where did that bear go? I know it was down here. So did it just despawn? Or did it walk away? It walked away. It knows better than to be over here messing with us. Sure it does, right? I mean, we could hope so anyway. I do want to grab as many resources as possible. It sounds like there might be someone following me, guys. That's a bit creepy. So there's that. There is a locked crate here, which, won't help us at all. So let's try to get this crate. I don't know what's going on with this mouse today. It's just being super difficult to deal with. Let's just take everything from there. That protein bar, we're not complaining about that find at all. Again, we do have some meat in our inventory, although it probably is going to start going bad soon, so I might have to just eat it. Make sure that it doesn't go bad on us. We could craft a pickaxe, but it wouldn't help us very much to have all those ores in our inventory right now, although we will need them very soon. I mean, we could do that. We have plenty of wood. We have plenty, well, we don't have plenty of wood, but there's plenty of wood in the forest. There's trees all around us. I am grabbing as much plant fiber, guys. I know that seems like a ridiculous amount, but it really isn't. We have like 150 pieces, but it really will go down super quick when we get the ability to start building, when we get plenty of nails. Hopefully we'll start finding nails. I mean, because we're not really having very much luck with nails at the moment. Okay. These are great, guys, because I did have to craft a fire starting kit because the campfire will definitely be out before we get home. And that's okay also. We'll deal with it as we can and as we have to. But for now, we're just gonna, do what we have to do to survive. I'm not in a rush, guys, to place the BCU. We are nowhere near ready for that. And again, I'm not, rushing this game at all. This is a very slow progressing game, if you're not aware of that already. It does take a while to get things done. There's lots of things that you have to do kind of in an order, really. You really need to be out of the weather. You need to be sort of able to defend yourself from any attacks made by hunters or rogues or whatever the case may be. Yeah, there's lots of things to consider when you're starting to place the BCU. Cougars also spawn in at that point, if I'm not mistaken. I know that Beach Bum and Albion were great about letting me know things like that. And I'm sure that they left me a great comment explaining every single thing about what's going on that I've asked. They are great for that. And yeah, I do apologize, guys, about the inability to respond to comments currently. I just simply am completely out of time every day. If you're not aware, guys, from the subsistence crowd, I have a new puppy. You'll hear him, I'm sure, throughout the videos because, you know, he's just rambunctious. I've had him for, I think, 7 months now. He is 10 months old currently. He may have been younger than that when I got him, so I might have had him for 8 months. I think he was 7 weeks old when I got him. He is a Cavapoo. If you're not familiar with that, it's Cavalier King Charles mixed with the poodle. And he is just so full of life. He is just the happiest puppy ever. And into everything. Yeah, he loves to chew on any type of paper. He likes, you know, his squeaky toys. He's just a happy-go-lucky dog. He really is. This is my first ever house dog, guys. I've never had a dog in the house. Even when I was a kid, my parents never had any type of animals in the house. So this is my first time. And we, all of us, even my mom and my dad, are just over the moon about him. You know, he is great. He has definitely been a missing piece of our family for years that we didn't even know we needed. He has helped us all tremendously. So, enough about my puppy and back to the game. We are finding nails, guys, which is lovely. We haven't found a ton of crates, but this is always a great area for loot. It really is. If you are new to the game and you are considering starting to build anywhere at all and you're starting a new game, I would highly recommend that you start on this side of the map. It just is so much easier up here. The loot is so much better. There's not as many crazy animals around. Down on the other side of the map, there is so many animals that it's just crazy. And I do want to do a bit of exploring up in this area, maybe even start to go down into the valley, but I don't think I really want to go down that far today. So, with that being said, I don't really want to get that far away from our base. But hopefully today we can craft ourselves a new weapon. I do intend to craft a shotgun today, provided that we can find enough resources so that we're not really, you know, desperate and, you know, running completely out of everything. The biggest issue that we're having getting started is nails and wood, and we have 31 nails, which is super exciting. However, when you say it quick, it really is only like 3 wall pieces, if even that. So the nails go down super quickly. I do need arrows, unfortunately, as well, because we don't have any, and I need chickens and rabbits and small game for food today. Let's just go ahead and eat these guys. I will learn the keys again, I promise. We'll hang on to the berry because it is pretty decent at the moment. I did have an onion in my inventory overnight. I just turned it into a seed, guys, because the onion's not really going to give us a ton of carbs. But hopefully we can find a few more things that we might need in the future. Like these rabbits, you know, just there. A chicken is going to run away, but that's okay. Please don't squeak. That really makes me sad. Okay, so we have a rabbit in our inventory, which is fine by me. You know, we're okay with that. We can definitely use the cloth at some point. Rabbits, I'm not as desperate for chickens, because we do have quite a few feathers. The biggest issue is getting enough nails to turn those into arrows at the moment. So, hopefully, we can do that at some point. There's generally quite a bit of loot in this area as well. I know that there's this rock down here that always has lots of ores. I think most people refer to it as Ore-tastic. over here. So there's this rock. I don't know, guys. Should we craft ourselves a pickaxe and grab all these ores? I mean, I know that they're going to be here, and they're here every single day. But it really seems like a waste to be all this distance and not grab it. I am probably going to come back to that and just grab it, make myself a pickaxe, and do all the things that need done. But I do want to be able to grab some wood from all the 6-log trees as well, because they are great sources of wood, as well as the worm for protein. Even though, you know, in the very beginning, eating a worm is not ideal, but it does help. It's better to fish with those. Unfortunately, we built up high, not around the lake this time, and we don't have the ability to go down to the lake and fish at night, although we could just throw a foundation down there at a fire and do that as well. But I really don't like fishing in this game. It's horrible. I don't like it. I don't know why. I think it's just too time consuming for me. Okay, so we're over here. We're getting all these lovely pieces of wood. We're getting all the plant fiber. We're doing all the things that we need to do. That's, you know, absolutely gorgeous over here. To be able to just look through that. You can go through Ortastic. Completely through it, of course. So let's just do this and make this. I think we have enough resources, although the planks are the biggest issue. I did have to craft them with the wood, of course. So there is that. Come on. I mean, we can get up here, I think, from this side. So let's just grab this. This is copper here. We'll grab it. There's a couple new resources or new ores in the game as well that I'm not aware of, that I am not familiar with, and I've been told that we are going to need them. I do think this might be new here. This is silicon or silicone. Depends on where you're from. We tend to call it silicone here. Where I live anyway. I don't know what it's used for at the moment, although I do know it will be useful in the very near future. I'm positive of it, because when Cold Games introduces anything new into this game, it's always for a purpose, and you're definitely going to need it. So, with that being said, I'm going to grab everything that I can grab with this pickaxe. I'm not going to spend any time, you know, wasting the pickaxe or doing anything crazy with it. Let's just put it away for now. We don't need it right now. These plant fiber are much easier to see, guys, but I still just prefer the old way. I think it's because I don't do change very easily. I don't like it. I don't deal with it very easily. I am a creature of habit. I like certain things that have always been a certain way to be that way forever and ever and ever. I know change isn't always a bad thing, but sometimes it really is. At least for me, anyway. So there's lots of opportunity to get wood here in this area. It's not a bad location at all. It really isn't. If you are, again, if you're building in this game and you want to start out in an area that isn't horribly difficult, I'd highly suggest around this lake. Anywhere around this lake is great for loot. I prefer this side of the lake. That's okay. I know that we have built a little bit further out just because there is more land over here to explore. We will be heading over into the newest portion of the map as well at some point, although it is pretty difficult over there. There's lots of animals. There's cougars over there that really are annoying. That chicken knows how to survive, right? It's headed over to that wolf, and we are nowhere near ready for that right now. I mean, I do have it, again, on easy mode. The difficulty is easy, but it really isn't any easier other than everything is level 1 at the moment, and there's not as many animals on the map, which is always a good thing, right? I will bump up the difficulty when we are ready for that. This game is hard enough without being, you know, making it more difficult on myself than it already is. This is definitely the hardest survival game that I've ever played, and I've played several now, and this is one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult. Another crate over here, which is lovely. I don't mind having extra bandages and extra Nails are not always bad. This plant fiber really is, I don't know. I'm going to continue to complain about it, but I really should just stop. Because I'm not changing it, that's for sure. There's an ore here. I'm struggling with keys in this game because it's been so long, guys, since we played this one. Okay, there is a, what's it called? It's not awards. It is achievements. There's a new achievement thing in this game as well. There's plenty of those to get. I think there's, you know, achievements for killing so many animals with certain weapons. There's achievements for, you know, all kinds of things. So, there's that. If you like playing games that have goals like that in mind, this one is one of those as well. Let's grab this medicinal plant. Grab a 6-log tree as well. Oops, I didn't even realize we'd already chopped that one. Sorry for trying to do that again. Okay, so where are we on the map, guys? We are... I did take off the little grid thing here. I wasn't a fan of that. Okay, so we can go this way to our base, just over here. Or we can continue going this way. I might even do that, you know, just head back over this direction. And try to, you know, get some more loot. I don't think it's necessary that we go toward our base at the moment. I'm going to eat these berries and make sure that we don't waste anything. I do need to grab some protein as well to take home. Hopefully we can grab that on the way. Okay, this is headed over into the valley. This is lovely. I don't really want to go that direction right now. So I do think I'm going to stay over here on this side of things for now. So yeah, I mean, you can go over there. It's just too far away from our actual base. I don't really want to do that right now because I'm afraid I won't make it home before it gets dark. And it gets very cold and scary at night in this game because it's very, very dark. Okay, so let's just continue going down this direction. I know that we really should be stopping and chopping as many trees as possible. And I'm gonna miss crates, guys. It's just a given. You know, I'm definitely going to do it. Not that I want to, because I definitely don't. But it's just gonna happen. And, yeah. I didn't realize how hard it was to record and do commentary in a game until I started doing it myself. And it is pretty difficult. You do miss quite a bit of things, especially if you watch. Like when I'm editing, I catch a ton of things. Like I would probably miss this locked crate normally. But yeah, I do tend to catch a lot more of things that I do miss when I'm editing a video. Okay, there's a plant fiber here or something that I just cannot grab. I think it's just stuck in that tree forever and ever. Maybe it'll respawn or despawn and respawn somewhere else. I don't know how that works. This storm, guys, is super, super noisy. I'm going to have to turn the sound down a bit just because it's horrible. For me, anyway. Okay, there's a wolf. The only bad thing about turning the sound down in the game is that you also turn down the animal sounds as well. So I might have to try to adjust the game sound, but not right now. I did adjust a couple of things before starting this episode. Okay, there is a 6-log tree just here. I do want to grab that. We did build our first ever base just kind of down there on the beach from this tree. Kind of right behind that rock, actually. I could show you guys where that was in just a minute. So we do have some backup protein in our inventory, guys. If we get super, super hungry, we have the worms. We do have a protein bar now that I really want to try to hang on to for as long as possible because they don't go bad. And that's like one of the biggest benefits of them. They just don't go bad. We are going to have to start heading home very soon. But I really wanted to get some looting done today. I might start doing some looting in between episodes, guys, just so we can have some things to do. Like we can have some nails and things to build with the next day or when we start another episode or whatever the case may be. I really want to be able to start making some progress. So there might be some days in between where I do some looting myself and I don't record it. That bear can keep that crate. I don't need it that desperately. Although, it would be lovely to have. It's a building crate after all. I thought there was an old school medicinal plant back there, but it was that fern. They are horrible for me. They are my arch nemesis. I don't like the ferns in this game at all. I always tend to go toward them thinking they're a crate when they really are not. But what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start heading back toward our base. I do want to craft that shotgun. I'll probably do that on the way, just simply to have it and, you know, make sure that we don't try not to die today. Okay, so my laundry seems like it's getting done, guys. I'm glad that it has. I know that a lot of you guys don't mind hearing my everyday life, but some of you might be new to the channel and are actually watching your very first video. That would be lovely as well. Unfortunately, guys, life does get in my way. So, if you're new to the channel and you don't know yet, you will hear laundry, you will hear my everyday life, you will hear a little bit about what's going on in my private life as well. This is just going to happen. It's just who I am. It's me, and it's how we roll here. So, let's head on over toward our base. It is getting pretty dark already. I know that it's getting toward the end of the day because this game is great for letting you know that, even though there's no clock. It's really, really good. It's a really good game, guys. It really is. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Let's go away from that. It scared me a bit because I can't hear very well. I did have to turn the sound down quite a bit, honestly. So let's just see if we can craft the shotgun. We need some planks. Let's go ahead and craft some of those as well. I don't think we need too many of those. But I am going to craft what I need to craft the shotgun right away. So there's that. We built first season on this rock just over here. Out into the water, of course, and, you know, lots of loveliness. We had a lot going on with that base. We had a massive outer wall around it. It was gorgeous. It is still on the channel if you guys want to check it out. Season 1 of Subsistence. There is a playlist for every episode of that. Let's just grab these rifle rounds. What about? Let's just grab the ammo or the supplies to make ammo with. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my mouth today. Struggling, guys. The struggle is real. Okay, so let's just grab. I love having all of these nails, guys. We've gotten over 50 nails today. That is lovely. And of course, we are headed home, so we're just going to grab what we can. I do need to grab some protein on the way as well. Hopefully we can do that. That chicken is like, nope, not me. You're not getting me today. Ain't gonna happen. Unfortunately, chicken, for you, I really need your meat. Just so we'll have it for the day. Our rabbit is dead. Probably need to butcher that pretty soon, because it's going to go bad in our inventory if we don't do that. Hey there, chicken. How are you? How's it going? So we have 2 more arrows. We can potentially kill 2 more chickens or 2 more rabbits if we have the option to do that, or the ability to do that. Okay, another plant fiber just there. It's getting super dark, guys. I'm gonna have to run it home. It's horrible. Fortunately for you guys, you'll see a tiny bit better than I do. Hopefully, anyway. I do hope the game isn't dark for any of you. Let's just grab this tree here. We need wood for the fire, of course. I do and will have to, rebuild it. So we're going to have to fuel it completely. Not horrible. We can manage to do that. Hopefully, anyway. We could always craft a fuel brick. We do have plenty of plant fiber. Unfortunately, those cost 50 plant fiber. That's just ridiculous. Okay, I know that I've said it over and over and over, but I didn't really understand the point of adding much more plant fiber to the game if you're going to increase the cost of everything. I mean, I know plant fiber is readily available, and I know that the main issue is people couldn't see it. New players could not find plant fiber, and I get it. I was new once as well, and it was difficult to see, especially on day one. Okay, we need to get up that direction. There's a wolf up there that I'm trying desperately to avoid. And there's a chicken there that I would love to have for supper tonight. So we're just going to have to deal with that. And that chicken's just going to have to suck it up, buttercup. Hopefully it can do that because we desperately need the meat. An ammo crate just here. Hopefully there's some nice ammo, a match, lovely arrows as well. Cannot complain about this crate at all. So very thankful that the rain has stopped, although it is still super dark. It's been a yucky, messy day. But let's get this shotgun crafted as well because I really want to do that today also. We have everything we need, fortunately, to get that going. Scrap seems like it's going to be a bigger issue than I remember it ever being in the game because we have not found a ton of it. We're on day 3 already, and we still have not found a ton of scrap. I think we're on day 3. We might be on day 4. So as you can see, because we are wet, it's already super cold on us up here. Looks like some plant fiber spawned in just right here at the base. I will show you guys the new shotgun and all of its lovely glory. Let's get this fire going first. Let's just add wood to the fire. Get it going because it's super, super cold up here. And let's just check out myself and my new shotgun. Check it out, guys. What do you think? I'm loving it. Okay. Very, very cool. Really, really like that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes. And I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.